So we stopped at card management. So next we'll be going to certificates. So this is where you create a certificate for the students. Now, for example, for first step you have to do is also to create a template for the students. We have certificates, one for students and one also for staff. So this is where you create your templates. From here you create your template. From this place you can view the templates to see how it looks like. Click on view. This is how it looks like. This just a template, how it looks like. You can change it to your choice. And this is the employees or the staff templates, how it looks like. From here you can create. This is where you create your templates for students or for staff. This is where you create it and you include the layouts. So you can generate students certificates from this place. When you click here, you generate the students certificates. You click here, section templates, school certificates. When you search for it, you will see all students. If we have up to 50 students, they will all appear here, under here. They will all appear here. So we have only one student here as a demo. So you click on generate. This is it. This is the student certificate. This is how it looks like. This is it here. How it looks like. So you can change all this right up if you want from the templates. That's why you can change it from here. You can change it to your choice. Let's check. Let's generate one for employee. Let's see how it looks like. Row teacher. Let me see teacher templates. Filter it. Now you select here and click on generate. It's loading, and this is it. Perfect. This was teachers, or you can select anyone. Teachers certificate can be different from admin, so all you have to do is to select all those things from this certificate templates. Once you go there, you select or choose any template you want, or you add. From here you add any template you want. Next you are going is a human resources, HR. This is where you can insert your salary templates. You insert your salary templates. This is where you create your templates for the salary, like to insert how much the teachers are paid or the admin have been paid. This is where you insert all those things. After that, you click on save. Let salary assign. You will now assign the salary to any, like for example, you created a salary templates for teachers or for admin. This is where you now assign it to them, so that they will see that in their dashboard. For example, this teacher, because I chose role as teacher. If they're doing it will appear here also. So I chose teacher. So when you click on save, grade A salary, it's also there in this template. You also insert this in there in the template. So once you do that, you click on save. So on their own dashboard, they will see amounts they are being paid at the end of the month. Salary payments. Let's go on salary payments. To see this salary payment is just like to see people you've paid, or like invoice you've created, if you've paid them or not. Let's click on row teachers. I always like to use okay, I've paid for these 7s. We've paid for these 7s. We've paid. That's the salary paid. So you can see the pay slip from this place. Pay slip. You can see the pay slip from here. This is the pay slip. This is the total amount you see. house rent allowances, and house rent, transport allowance, medical allowance. This is where you have everything. This is the amount paid to this teacher. So salary payment. So you can also okay, salary payment. Okay, teacher. You filter it to all such. This is where. So I guess that's all for here. This is salary payment. Yes, that's all for here. So if you want to have your advanced salary, let's do my application. Let's go to my application. You want to go to, you can add advanced salary request. You can request for salary. Teachers can request for their salary advance. So once they make it, and teachers has login, they all have login to their dashboard, so they can also make a request from their own dashboard. But if they come to the admin and ask, so the admin can equally insert it from this place. You can insert that from here. Amount, deduct money, months. Where, okay, which months do you want also deduct? Is it this month or next month? So the admin have to add that from this place, and amount that will be deducted, and the reason is where everything is being done. So if at the bin there is one, it will be it will all display here. They will all be displayed here. They will be displayed here. So let's go to leave. Now you have to create a category, leave category first. Leave illness, is it medical leave, casual leave. So this is where you create the category leave you want before you start adding my application. This is a leave request. If you want to make a request, so everybody has this. Teachers or staff has this in the dashboard, so they can request for a leave from their own portal or from their own dashboard. They can request for a leave, and the admin will see it and either acknowledge it or decline it. So let's click on manage application. This is where this is where you select, you add leave. You can add leave from this place. So this is an example of what we've added so far. On this, is accepted. So let's check. It's accepted. So the admin can leave it on reject. Can reject it. Apply. So once the admin click on reject, the user or the staff sees it on in his dashboard that, okay, see, the admin has rejected his leave. So it will see further notice. So this is where you decline. Either you delete or you decline. Award. Yeah, this is where you can issue an award to anybody, teacher or student. This is where you issue an award to them. So this is role as students. This is where you issue an award to them, cash prize and co. So I guess that's all for this HR. And let's go to academic. In academic, this is where you have class and section, like control class and co. Now let's click on control classes. In control classes, this is where you impute your class 1 and numeric class 1 first term with the section. First section. This is where you include it, either 1 or 2 or 3. 3 is the first time to cover which we included here. So capacity is 20 or any amount of, or let's say, numbers of people in your class. And next is a assigned teacher, class teacher. Here, this is where you assign teacher for each class, or yes, for each class. You assign teacher for each class. So this is where you select such. Let's class 1 or class 2, section, first term, assign teacher. We have only one teacher here, so we are using Blessing Chukwudi as a teacher. So we only have one teacher here. So this is where you click on save. If you click on save, it goes here. So let's click on subjects. How to add subjects. This is where you add your subjects. Create subject. This is a list of subjects we have already. So now you create on subjects. Subject is where you create your subject, and after that you click on save. This is where you assign class. You have to assign subjects for every classes. Now, for example, we will assign English, maths, mathematics, and ICT for primary 1. So also we also assign mathematics, chemistry, ICT for primary 2. So this is where you assign subjects to classes. This is where you assign it for classes. Primary 1 class, primary 1. Okay, let me use primary 2 section, first term, and this is where you add subjects for that class. That you click on save. Class schedule. Here, this is where you add schedule of your, like a timetable, class timetable, like yes, class timetable, like when the teacher will be having his class or her class. For example, let's quickly do this. So this is where you click, you add subjects. This kind of timetable, teacher, lesson, the time, certain time, and ending time, and classroom. You after everything you can still add more and also cancel it. After everything you click on save. So after that you click on to assign teacher. Okay, teacher schedule. Let's check about school teacher schedule. No teacher. This is where you have timetable for teachers, when and when they'll be going to classes. This is timetable for teachers when they'll be going for classes. Okay, you are meant to teach, go to school. Okay, now for example, we did this. We created the, okay, now teacher will know when he's meant to go to classes. Monday is 11 o'clock a.m. until 1 o'clock p.m. teacher person to go to class. This is where you even then teachers will know where they've been assigned to on this place. So on their own, in their own dashboard, they will all see all these things. They will see all these things. Next is promotion. Promotion is for example, if the school, the student was promoted. Now, for example, if he was promoted from nursery 1 to primary 1, either anyhow was promotion. They promoted the students from primary 1 to primary 2. This is where everything is being carried out. Everything is being carried out from this place. You view it. This is where you view the profile to check if really he has gotten a promotion. Otherwise, you click on promote. So you can view it from this place. So that's all for academic. So on live classroom, this is where you can check the classroom. You click on classroom. Let's check on what's there. This is a classroom, live classroom. This is where you can connect your students. Teachers can connect to students. They can connect. For example, if the student are far away from school, so the teacher can also connect them via this software. So this here we have a live class. This is a demo we've added. We have the live class method. We have Zoom, we have Google, we also have Zoom. We have one other one too. There are three we have here. So now this is a sample one we've added so far. So if you want to host, you click on this. If you click on that, you is that expired already, because this is the 17th of June. This is the 28th, 27th. To expire. So let's just say if okay, yes, it will come up. Let's see. So it came up, rather. It came up finally. Hello, it came up. So this is this. So let's go back to. So you see it's working, and if you want to add your own live, if you want to add your own live class, you can click here to add your own live class and everything. This is where you click on. You can also select section for, is it all class, is it for everybody, or is it for a particular people class, or what? This is where you select all those things. Class, this is where you select all those. Okay, for example, let me show you. Class title can be okay. Lesson class number 1, first time. Okay, either Zoom or Google Meeting, or you want, select over all, first time. Then you click on save. After that, you click on save. That's how it works. So let's click on reports. Live, there's no report here. No report. So this will be empty. No report. If there's any report, it will show, but there's no report here. Attached book. In this attached book, this is where you insert or upload syllabus or any material you like your students to read. This is where you upload them here from this place, so you can create attachments. So after that, so they will see those things in their own login details or dashboard. So you can click on download to read more about it. Attachment type. This is where you insert the type of the attachment you want to include in the upload contents. This is where you upload or insert those things. So next is a homework. So here, this is where you click on to add homework. From here you can choose to add homework from this place. This is where you add homework from here. You add it from this place. So evaluation reports. This is where you get all your report from this place. Homework. We're done with homework. Let's go to exam master. From this exam master, you put exam time, which is either first time or second time or third time. This is where you insert it from. This is the first time examination. You insert from this place as a exam time. Exam hall. You include the hall here. Distribution. This is where, if the score will be shared with another, this is where you include its mark distribution. If the score, the exam will be shared, will be either will be merged with other ones. This is where you include it. If there's any distribution, but if S, you can still include it one by one. So now this is, for example, the one we've inserted already. Exam, the main exam. This is the main exam, and the CA, and this is the test, and this is the attendance. This is where we wrote everything here. Exam setup. Let's set up here. You can set up exam. This is where you set up exam class, name, term, exam type, mark distribution, and code. After that, you click on save. Next is exam schedule, which is a exam timetable, exam schedule. This is a timetable. You click on schedule. Let's click on this. When you click on that, We have one already. Let's see if we have one already. Schedule, yes, we have one already. Exactly, this is what we have here. The exam timetable. Let's view it. If you click on view, this is a timetable for the exam. English, see the dates, starting time and any time, the whole, everything is there. So let's click on, if you want to add schedule from this place, this is where you can add schedule for the exam timetable. From here you can add it from here. This is where you add all those things. Let me show you. First time, you have to select the branch first before you can add a timetable for them. So this is your timetable for all subjects. This is your timetable for all subjects. Timetable set is from here. After then you click on save. So let's go to mark entries. First you have to select a branch and select all these things, class, select subjects. This is where you insert your mark for either for English or for math or for ICT. So let's choose English first. So you filter it. So once you filter it, this is the mark of only English. For example, we selected the English. This is English, English. So this is where you insert the, okay, now for main exam, the main exam is 60%, 60, while CA is 40. So in English, this wisdom in got 30. In CA, he got 20. This is where you impute the scores for each student. After that, you click on save. So let's go to grade range. So this I told about. I will show you how to insert all these A's. Some schools always use numeric here, some uses the alphabet, and some uses the other. So this is where you insert grade. You can create your own here, grades here. So we did this like a dummy one, so you can create many of them here. The grade points, this is how where you can do everything. So if you want to create from here, click on create. So that's all for this exam master online exam. If the school has a website, which I've said earlier, that if this a school, the school was the sales officer created a site for them, this is where they can conduct online exam, which is a CBT exam for them. They can conduct online exam. From there, you click on online exam. When you click on online exam, this is one we have already. Online exam, we have view question. This is you can view question. So this one we've added. So you can add online question from here. You can add online question from here. Okay, online exam. This one you just select online exam first. Online exam. You can add online exam from here. Starting dates, end dates, start time, for them to the students to know. Okay, see when we're starting. So this is like an awareness. Other that you can set the question from this question bank. You can set the question from this place. This is where you set add questions. You can also question. You can also import. So add questions. Let's add questions. So you choose add question. English filter is loading. So this is where we have question. To add question, this is where we add our questions. Single choice. This single choice, you add any question you want from this place. Questions. So after that, you can also choose the answer you want. So if the answer is a multiple choice, you can still sit here. This is a multiple choice. If it's a multiple choice, this is where you choose it. And also if it's true or false, this is where you can select true or false. Answer is true or false. So this is all about our question bank. So question group. Let's go to question group. They just to include to add groups of questions. sports general, is it general, is it a computer knowledge, like, so that they will know this, okay, this is a computer knowledge, or this is all about sports, or this is about general, it's general for everybody. So this is where you include those things. So position generates, let's click on position generates here. This is after you set the position after the exam. This is where you select, you generate position for them. After that, this is where you select the position for them. This is your select position for them if you see the position for each student. So exam results. Let's check the results. So when you click on results, here, class 1 and the exam. Let's check this exam results. So there's none because we don't have any now. No online, we didn't set any online exam, so we have none here. So if had it been this, we have a site, a front end which created for a school, we should have the some on, or if a student have taken exam, it will be displayed here. Secondly is let's check this supervision. Supervision here is all about hostel. We have hostel master. Hostel master, when you click on hostel master, you will see the list of hostels name we have. We have Rose Garden for girls and Edgar Gallery for boys. And the watchman there is Miss Yusuf and Mr. Yusuf. This is where you see, or you can also create hostel. And students always, they will see why admitting students, these things will appear, this name of the hostels will appear while creating or admitting students. It will appear. If probably the student wants to have a hostel or stay in a hostel, this will appear there. So you can also create a hostel create new hostels if there's any. Hostel rooms. So these are the rooms we have and how much it worth. So you can create new room if you want. This way you can create new rooms for the hostels. So category, let's go to category. Click go to category. In this category, this is where you will insert name of let's say names of hostels. This is where you will insert names of hostels. Residential for girls, these are for that. This is where you only sit for resident remarks. So this is where you insert hostel's name and co. From this place you insert hostel names for hostel. Allocation reports. Let's check allocation reports. We don't have anyone here, so there's nothing. It won't show anything. We don't have anything. No allocation. Is there any allocation? No. Let me check. I don't think there's any allocation yet. There's no allocation here. So if there's any allocation, it will be displayed here. So let's quickly go to transports, route master. In this route master, this is you can create new route master routes. You can create new routes. So this is a route where the bus or the bus that takes the students, the route it takes. For example, it starts from first gate and ends at Vaux. So this is how it is. So in this, students will also see this when this thing are being inserted. The student will also see this why they are being admitted, or in their own dashboard they also see this in their own dashboard. Vehicle master. This is a vehicle, like each vehicle. Okay, now for example, if the school has up to 10 or 15 buses that takes the student out or carries them from house to school or from school to house, this is where you details of the motor or of the bus. This is where you insert you create vehicle or you create details for the vehicle. This is where you insert all those things for each vehicle. Stoppage. Let's go to stoppage. Stoppage, where when it stops and time it stops and route fair. This is where you start the stoppage and everything. So this is where you start when it should stop, and time, and if, and this is the amount route fare. So this is included in everything. So some schools have this. They also have all these things. So this is where you click on, you check or you insert stoppage. So you have to, and then after that you assign vehicle. You assign vehicle. Assign vehicle. Let's assign vehicle. This is assign vehicle to transport. Okay, stoppage vehicle. So this, you assign this vehicle to for particular school or particular class or particular people. This is where you assign. Okay, this person should take care of it. Okay, let's, for example, you should be taking, this bus should be taking my two. Now you know why we have added this my two, this vehicle routes. You add, okay, this bus should be taking this my two. Now if we have multiple, this thing here, what's it called, multiple location here or routes, you will not choose, you assign the vehicle to each route. This bus should be assigned to, should be taking these routes to get it. So this is where you do all those things. Stoppage, where it will stop in. This is where you assign vehicles to different kinds of destination. And also we don't have any allocation reports here yet because no reports made so far. So if there's any report made so far, it will, if we select these things, it will appear here. So attendance, let's go to attendance. This is attendance, student attendance. You can also mark attendance here. You can also mark attendance for students. Attendance 1. So let's go, this is weekend and it will mark, this is weekend, it will mark. Okay, let's check, but it won't, it will show error. There will be an error, I guess. Okay, this 29th, okay, this 29th, I guess it hasn't gotten to weekend. So now you can also mark for everyone present or absent. If you want to mark, if everybody is present, you can choose here present for everybody. Present for everybody. If you want to mark present for multiple students, this is where you can do that for everybody. Let's it changes. So let's quickly do this. Okay, this person, this is a wisdom amendment. We can say have the or remark. Anything you want to anything you want to write here, you can write here and click on save. Click on save. Likewise, you can also do that for employee. For employee, you can also mark attendance for employee. So here you select teacher. Let me say teacher. Okay, let me say 29. So you can also mark attendance. Okay, late. Let me say this person is late. You choose on, click on select. Done. Successful. So you can also mark attendance for exam to know people that took the exam or writes the exam. So you select Lagos, select the exam, class 1, section, first time, subject, English or maths, anything you click on. So let's select absent. Let's say absent. He's absent from this English. You click on save. You click on save, and this is done. We are done with attendance. This Q attendance is our updates. A new update whereby you can use this QR code to mark attendance. So these are an update coming very soon. So we'll explain this later. This is an update coming very soon. Also, this library books. If probably the student takes collect any book from the library, so this is where the librarian have to insert or include it from, okay, he collected a book from the library, so he had to include all those things here. Now first you have to include the books title, the number of books they have in the library. So this is where they have to, the admin or anybody have to include it. And also once once this is done, okay, the cover image and everything, this is where you have to insert, okay, stock, how many total stock we have. Like for example, you have 10, you have 20. This is where you have to insert those things from here. So category book category, yes, you have history, you have science, you have networking. These are like categories of books they have in system in their library. My issued book, people they issued the book to, people, okay, book request, if you request for a book title, book issue, this is where you insert book issue. So these are that. So books return, if you return any book, this is where they can insert, okay, if you return book, okay, since the blessing collected a book, so she has issued it back, return, okay, you click on return. When you click on return, you've given this person a book, but this person teacher has not returned the book. So if eventually the teacher returns the book to the library, you can click on return. If you click on return, you amounts, fine, is there any amounts paid to be paid, yes or no, you include it. So that's it for this library. And let's go to events. This is an event type. Events. In this event, if probably the school is going on vacation, or there's any kind of event coming on, this is where you insert it. Festival, special festival. When you insert this, the students on their own dashboard will see that, oh, we are having a event coming. There's an event coming very soon, so it will kind of notify this in their own calendar. So in our next tutorial, I will show you how students sees all these events in their own dashboard. So this is where you insert it from. So now let's add events. So you create event. This is just like a sample we did so far. This is events. So this is for vacation, everybody vacation. So you can create events if you want from this place. This is where you create events from. You can also show it to their website if the school has a website. So next, we are done with the events. So next is a bulk SMS. This is where you send a bulk SMS to people, teachers, student birthdays. If probably they're having birthday, like 2 or 3 multiple persons are having a birthday, individuals, is where you can select and send birthday wishes to them, even to employees. This is where you can do that. You can select send them happy birthday to this one. So this is a happy birthday to birthday wishes, staff birthday, happy birthday, staff birthday wishes. Is also where you can do that. Email templates and SMS templates. SMS, this is where you do every SMS and email from this place. So let's just open this send SMS to email. So this is where you compose your SMS and email from this place. You compose it, and this is where you compose for email. Also for email, this is where you compose your email and save it. So that's all for bulk SMS. Let's go to student accounting. In student accounting, you have offline payment type. You have payment type. You can add type. You have how you can accept your payment, either through check, cash, bank, anyhow you want it. So this is where that's the functionality of this offline payment type. Offline is offline. So offline is only cash or transfer, or no, I'll just say only cash acceptable. So you can add a lot of things from this place. So next is the offline. This is offline type, and this is the offline payment. Now let's check if there's any offline payments made so far, pending or approved. Let's see, anyone. So if there's anyone, it will appear here. If there's any payment made, it will, so there's none. So let's go to fees type. Fees type, you insert fees type. Like the school should be able to include fees type, school fees, monthly dues, PTA meeting, all those. So this is where you include all those fees type the school have. If the school have any kind of payments, you have to include all those things here from this place. So yes, from this place here, everything include from this place. That go and click on save. Also fees group. If you have a combination, if it's a combination of school, like a combination of fees, like yearly. Okay, for example, this is yearly payments. School, every student is meant to pay all these fees within a year or in a month, anyhow, in a year. So you click on this and add that. There goes. You click on group name, and is it yearly or monthly? Is where you have to insert it and do everything. So file setup. If this file setup here now, this file setup is if any student defaults to pay his own school fees, is where you collect fine of 20 naira or 10,000, 1,000. So this also will be included in the student's school fees. If he wants to pay school fees, it will be included because he has exceeded the time limit given to him. This is where it will be inserted late fee frequency. So this is where it will be added. So you can add fine of how much you want, any amount you want, any amount you want. This is where you can add the fine. Fees allocation. Fees allocation. In this fees allocation, let's quickly go to fees allocation to know. Yearly payments. Fees allocation. Okay, this is where you allocate school fees for every student. When you allocate these fees for any students, they will see that in their dashboard. That means you are assigning that school fees to every student. To allocate it means just like to assign this school fees to this particular person or to this particular class. Now I've assigned this to this particular class, which is a particular person in this primary 1 all section or first time. Let me say first time. So I'm assigning this into this person because this wisdom MA is in primary 1 and this is first time. So I'm assigning this to him. So if I have multiple users, they will all be listed here. So I will now assign or allocate these fees, school fees I've created so far, to them. So these are invoice. These are just invoice. These are invoice. If any student makes a payment or a payment is made, this is where you see the invoice created. This is where you see, okay, see, unpaid. This person have not paid. This wisdom may have not paid his dues, not yet paid. This is the invoice, and this is the fees he's meant to pay in a year. So the amount here is 15,000 naira. So this is where you see everything. So let's okay, so let's quickly go to due fees invoice. Please, if you don't get, please just let me know. Send me a chat. Let me explain more about how this works, please. Yearly fees. So due fees. This payment is due, so that's why we call it due fees invoice. Due fees invoice is something if you got this payment is due, or this fees is due, so that's why this person needs to pay his school fees. This person needs to pay his school fees. So let's go to fees reminder. Fees reminder. So this is where you create a reminder to every parent or to every student. This is where you create a reminder to everybody. Say this is a student and guardian. This is where you create a reminder to everybody to pay their school fees or anything about anything before, after, select branch and go everything. So it serves as a reminder, fees reminder. Please pay your school fees on time. This is this and that. So this is where you make or create short reminder, and this is all for students accounting. So let's go to office accounting. In this office accounting, this is where you see every payment made in school. Every payment the student paid in school. This is where you see everything. So here you create accounts. You can create account from this place. The account number for the school's account number. This is where you create it. School's account number. This is where you create account number. This is where, so as student can also pay to this or transfer to this place, to this account. So this is a sample, a demo main account number and description. So this is just like a demo account. New deposits. Add deposits. You can also add a deposit. For example, if anybody makes a deposit of a payment, anything, so this is where you add the deposits. This is where you add the deposit of a payment made. Deposits, either school fees, anything. So this is where this is offline. This is offline payments. So this is where you make the payments. So new expenses. New expense, like for example, if they made the payments for they paid NEPA or anything, electricity, what's it called? They bought something, either fuel or anything in school. This is where they can insert their expenses, add expenses. So this is where you can insert the expenses made in school. All the expenses made in school. This is where you can insert it. So all transaction is here. If you click here, you see all transactions made, student fees collection, electricity bill and everything. So this is where you can see every transaction made. Voucher head. So this is where you can insert all this, to insert salary payments, electricity bill, office rents, and student fees collection. So this is where you can do all those things. Message. This is where you can send message to anybody, to students. You can compose to send mail to anybody. You can send mail to anybody. Okay, to teachers, students, parents. This way you can send mail to parents concerning school fees or anything. This way you can send the mail to them. Okay, so reports. So let's go to report before we end. This is about to generate reports, like login reports, if there's any report from them, admission reports, class reports, this report, fees reports, due reports, fine report. This, if there's anyone, this is where you get it from students. If probably the students file a report, this is where you can see all those things. Due fees reports, fine reports, and I love them. Financial report, and let's quickly okay, these account statements, income reports, expense reports, transaction reports, balance sheets, income versus expenses. This is where you see all this every report is here. Attendance reports, school reports, exam reports. Okay, let's check on the exam reports. Exam report. Okay, let's see if there's any, but I don't think there is any here. Let's check exam reports. I don't think that there's any here. There is nothing here. So okay, there's one here. Okay, this one is absent. Wisdom to know the absent. Wisdom is absent in school. So this is where you get the report of attendance. So this is where you see the list of people that are absent in school. These are the reports. So also human resources, payroll summary. leave reports and co. This is where you see every report made, all reports. So leave reports. Let's go to examination reports. Report card. Let's check report card. Let's check report card, which is the results. Academic section. Okay. Results. Let's one section first time. First time. This is it, and this is for wisdom. Only one wisdom you generate. Let's click on generate. Let's generate the report card, and this is the report card for the students. Report card for the students. So we have average. You can also set. You can also reset this results as you want. You can also reset it as you want to any kind of any how you want it to look like. You can also reset it to your choice. This is how it looks like. You can also change it to your choice. So once you want to set it for you so that it will look nice. Okay, let me custom inches. Okay, so this is the result, how it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. Fits. Let me use this later. So you can see now. Father's name. This is what you have. Let me use this, please. So you can see it very well. So this is the school results. Name, roll number, admission, everything about the person, and we can also put it to have it to be in row. So subjects, exam written, this is a score, the scores, what he has, and results, pass, attendance, number of working days, 5 times. This is just all about it and the results. Cancel. So you have this one, progress reports, repertory, everything is here. So let's go to settings. Let's go to, so in this setting, you can, that's where you can set everything for this. This setting is meant for sales officers. This setting here is meant for the officers, sales officers. Here you can set it. Okay, this place here you can set the school portal for them, but you shouldn't touch it. This is meant for hours. This place is meant for hours. This place is meant for the company. Institution. Okay, this is the institution name. Okay, you can change this to institution name. You can change this to institution name. Yeah, you can do that, but I won't say you shouldn't do that now. For now, this is for sales officers, what they should do. So if you want to do anything about school, you can add their logo from this place and upload file settings. Anything you want to upload, you can also upload their logo. This is their logo, where you can upload their logo and do other things. Change theme. You can also change theme if they want. General settings, Lagos block here. Okay, you can change everything here. You can change everything here, but don't change this footer. Don't change this footer here, please. This is for sales officers. On yeah, if you want to change any other thing for here, you go to school. You go to branch, the school branch. You want to change, you go here. This is where you make every changes. You bring all those distance, or go the details from the school. Live class settings. Let's go to live class settings. Live class settings. This is their Zoom. You ask for their Zoom API key and Zoom API secret key. This is where you insert those things. And if they have a big blue button, you can also insert it from this place. If they have, but if you don't have, you can leave it. But I'm sure that they must have Zoom. Payment settings. Here you add payment settings, either is PayPal, Stripe, anyone they want. Flutterwave. So after you've added it, you have to activate them from this place. So you have to select, if now you chose a PayPal and you insert the username, PayPal, password, signature, everything, you also have to check here and click on save. Click on save also here. So SMS settings, if they want SMS, this is where you include SMS. They should provide this Twilio gateway. They should provide it if they have. If they don't have, that means they should also if they don't have, they should provide all these ones. Next, there are other ones who did here, so they can provide for those ones. Email settings. This is where you include the email settings from. So the school should give you email where you can include. So on that, will help you. Who can insert that for you? Can help you insert all these things, but they should provide all those email settings. Email, what's it called? Just email. We need only email. If it's Gmail or any is it a hosting plan email, anyone official email, so they can build, so we can add other ones for them. Accounting links. These are accounting links. Accounting. Okay. We didn't add. Okay, let's enable it first. Demo accounts. This is where you know we are in the previous. I thought about where to add accounts. So if you added account, it will display here. This is where it will display. So that's all for now. Please, on this WhatsApp setting, please do not change this WhatsApp setting. Do not change this WhatsApp setting. Thank you. So that's all for now. That's all for now. That's all for this WhatsApp setting is for it is for developers. If a technical if they have any issues, they can also chat us up immediately so we can respond to them. So we are now at raw permission. This is where you can assign permission or create new role for new users. Here you can create role for new users. Also you can also give permission to anybody. This if I uncheck this, the admin cannot have anything again to do. This is where you give permission to anybody. This is where you give permission to anybody from this place. This is where you give permission to anybody. So on that aspect, let's go to section. In this section, this is where you change the school section. This is the school section. This is it. So this is where you can select, you can change, you can add. You can also add school section from this place. You can also add more school section from this place. So I guess okay, translation. Sorry, translations. This language translation. This is where you can edit. You can also add. You can also rename. You can also delete, or you can also add languages from this place. From here, you can also add languages as you want. This cron job, leave this place, modules, leave this place, system, okay. All these places, this is a backup. You need to back up the system every daily or weekly for the school. So that's all for now. I guess you guys enjoyed this tutorial or teaching. I guess if there's any further question, please kindly chat me up via the WhatsApp link. Chat me up so I can guide you through or show you how to get it done. Okay, thanks once again. Thanks for watching. See you.